Hey y'all, it's Travis with your Shibboleth Virtual Grocery Tour Masterclass, and today we're talking decoding dairy product labels. And specifically, we're going to center our talk around milk. Milk does the body good, right? Not so much. And we're going to break that down for you today. So in our program, you've got categories of food. And in those categories, we do place a lot of dairy products because practically speaking, a lot of us were raised up on dairy products. We consume dairy products. And if you try to take dairy products away from us while we're trying to lose weight, it's going to be a fight, isn't it? Shoot, I remember growing up and eating those little Tostino pizzas with whole milk. Now I know, because of our fast track system and food combining, that when I was eating those little Tostino's pizzas, that was nothing but starch and fat. My blood sugar was going through the roof, my pancreas releasing insulin, and I was storing that pizza fat. Not to mention, I was double downing on the damage because I was having that glass of whole milk with the pizza. And you know what's in whole milk? A lot of fat and a lot of sugar. So I was taking two fat bus, fat storing bombs and putting them together for a nuclear explosion of fat storage. So we want to understand how to combine foods, how to choose these foods, and we want to understand the facts and then make adult decisions and choices. So let's talk about milk for a minute. No, milk does not do the body good. We include it in our Shibboleth program to make our program practical, sustainable, and fun. So we choose milks that are what we call lesser evils and allow us to still have a Shibboleth perfect day. Two examples of milks that are approved on the program is Kroger Carb Master milk and fat-free Fairlife milk. The reason being, as we teach in Fast Track, is that you have reduced sugar and higher protein. So our macro formula is such that we can really minimize the negative adverse impact of all that insulin coupled with all that milk fat and all that milk sugar. That's not good, or added sugar as well. So where do we learn this stuff? You learn it through Fast Track system. Now, we've been talking about that, closing some of our classes with discussion about Fast Track and getting started. Please consider doing that, because everything I'm teaching you, though you would be healthier just picking up these new products at the grocery store, where you really get the fat loss results and the real wellness impact is to learn to combine these foods I'm talking about the right way. Now, let's get back on this milk subject. So there's whole milk, there's skim milk, there's almond milk. Give you some things to consider. Number one, whole milk. Yes, we all know it's full of fat, but did you know it's full of sugar too? We're the only mammal that drinks another mammal's milk. Milk causes inflammation in the body. And when you have inflammation in the body, your body ramps up its production of bad cholesterol. This is a recipe for disaster. A lot of people think it's all the meat that they're eating that's causing their cholesterol to go through the roof. It's not. Most of your cholesterol is coming from your body producing the bad cholesterol, the LDL, low-density lipids. And it's because of chronic inflammation in the body. And one of the main culprits is whole milk. So we don't want to be drinking regular whole milk on the program. We want to go for the Kroger Carb Master milk or the fat-free Fairlife milk. Now, can you ever have a glass of whole milk again? Good old Mayfield milk? You can. It's called a Shibboleth holiday. When you're trying to lose weight, you get 6 days a month to eat whatever you want. And then when you get into maintenance, 12 days a month. That's a lot. But when you're trying to lose that weight, you need to avoid, with extreme prejudice, regular whole milk. All that inflammation, all that fat storage, not good for you. But hey, what about the calcium? Don't we need the calcium from milk? When our calcium's low, that's what they tell us. Osteoporosis, they tell us to drink more milk. Wrong. Did you know broccoli and dark green vegetables have more calcium in them than milk ever could? And it's more absorbable. So consider ditching the whole milk, even on your holidays, okay? So no whole milk. What about skim milk? Isn't that better? That's low fat, isn't it? Yeah, but we're going to choose fat-free Fairlife milk for that. That's low fat, but we have high protein to slow down that insulin impact that we would get from the high sugar that's in skim milk. Skim milk is basically sugar water. That's basically what it is. Is there any time that we would consume skim milk on our program? There are some perfect pairings. where we can take a cup of milk and add it to a specific cereal that's got the right balance of protein and fiber, and we could be okay. But why do that when we could choose these other milks that aren't going to dispatch the fat bus? We want to stay away from the fat bus when we're trying to lose weight. Just as a recap, when you've got the fat bus, insulin on the scene, your appetite goes through the roof, fat storage takes place, and efficient fat burning stops for up to 2 days. Skim milk really causes that fat bus to come. So be careful when you're looking at the marketing on the outside of a package. Skim milk isn't necessarily better. Whole milk's not good for you. Fat-free isn't necessarily good. We didn't choose fat-free Fairlife milk because it says fat-free. We chose it because of its high protein value, which slows down the fat bus in relationship and ratio to the little bit of sugar that's in it. Now, this is a long lesson. We got to really unpack the dairy products and talk more about the dairy products. But I wanted to start with milk so that number one, when you're trying to lose weight with Shibboleth, you can have your milk. You can have the milk mustache. You can even look, y'all. This is how much I love the program. We've even found Oreo replacements that taste like Oreos. We teach you all this stuff. So there's these little vanilla cream Oreo looking things, vanilla cream sandwiches. There's some ones that look and taste like Oreos. I can have an approved snack and dip those void replacement Oreos I'm talking about, not the real Oreo. I can take those and I can dip them in my fat-free Fairlife milk, and it's just like having Oreos and milk. I like to let it sink and then get it and snatch it. But anyway, I digress. I love food. I'm a foodie. But what's great about me is I know how to eat this stuff. It's going to be great about you too. I know how to eat this stuff, and I know how to get rid of body fat off my body like taking a blowtorch to butter, all because of food combining. I hope you're enjoying the grocery information, and I hope that you'll go with us. We'll do you good. Join our family. Let's get you started going through Fast Track, taking the test, passing the test, earning the Fast Track badge so you can start melting. I'll see you in the next lesson.